This is an overview of our robotic fleet management product, powered by the M1 platform. We are going to look at an example created for one of Wellspring's hospital campuses, in which the M1 platform is connected to all of their robots and smart sensors, in addition to their building automation system. Before looking at the web interface, it's worth noting that the system immediately sends email and text message alert notifications to hospital staff members who are subscribed whenever it detects that their action is required. Additionally, leaders in various departments can subscribe to periodic email reports with the metrics that are most important to them. The web interface helps staff answer some of the less predictable or on-demand questions that arise within day-to-day operation and are common across your cross-platform robotic fleet and entire smart building ecosystem. After logging in, we see a map of the first floor of the building with colored circles representing various devices in their last reported relative locations. This view answers the question, "Where's my fleet now?" It gives us a positional overview of all cross-platform devices in one place, so we can understand where every device is currently located. Their colored circle indicates their status and whether they need staff attention. Using the buttons at the top, we can filter to find a specific robot or category of robot among the entire cross-platform fleet. We can also toggle between map and list view. The list view is sortable and provides an efficient way to find one or more specific robots, or to get a count of how many robots share a specific status or quality at the current time. As you can see, different device types have different icons, which can help with quick visual identification. In this case, we can see that we have 3 devices in the orange warning state. However, if a robot requires immediate attention, it will be shown with a red circle. Fortunately, we don't have any devices that are currently in that state. In the event that a robot's workload needs to be shifted to another device in the fleet, this can be a great place to find available robots to adjust their schedules. Looking back at the map view, navigation is intuitive and similar to other familiar mapping tools, with filters at the top, zooming capabilities, and panning to view other parts of the floor plan. As we look at the map, we can see that it is updating in real time to show the new relative positions of the robots as they move. However, not all of the devices here are mobile. Some of these icons indicate fixed location devices, like elevators, doors, and motion sensors. Let's look closer at the Argus from SMP Robotics down at the north entrance. The device drawer provides a variety of ways to see what is currently happening with a device. The reason this device is orange is pretty obvious, though. It looks like it has a low battery. These robots dock themselves autonomously, so it will probably charge itself after it completes this patrol task. If we wanted to, we could send commands to the robot from this drawer. For example, pausing, canceling, or scheduling a new task. As we watch the robots moving, it looks like the Boston Dynamics spot here is headed for the elevator, and we have a couple of deliveries in progress with our Auto and Tugbot. At the top of the map here, it looks like something may have just happened with our wet mop robot. And we can see a new alert was just generated up here next to the bell. Alerts are immediately sent to relevant staff to address the issue. We can click on the icon to see the device drawer, or click on the bell to visit the alert view and get a sense of the action required. Let's look at the alert view. From here, we can see that we have one new unread alert, and it's telling us that the robot needs service. Clicking on the alert takes us to the expanded version of the alert in the device drawer, where we can see all of the details, create a work order, and eventually archive this alert once it has been addressed. While we are here, let's look at some of the other tabs in the device drawer. At the top, we have the Status tab, which we saw with the Argus earlier. Here we can see all of the various metrics that are being monitored for this particular robot, and whether any of those metrics happen to be in an unhealthy state. Farther down, we have the Schedule tab, which gives you a sense of any scheduled or automated events and tasks that pertain to this device. Here you can see a motion event took place. That means that we are using the motion detector and some pre-configured logic to determine when excessive motion may require additional cleaning. In this case, if motion is detected for longer than 15 minutes, the building manager wants the lobby to be mopped, so we've automated that task. We can easily adjust the logic as to what causes any automation. As you may imagine, buildings' cleaning needs change with the weather, and buildings of various sizes and climates have different rules for when they would want to initiate an automated cleaning. Farther down, the History tab shows a similar story but in text format. This is filterable and searchable and can help compare planned schedule to actual history. It can also allow for verification of individual task reports. Here you can see the breadcrumb trail that shows where the robot actually covered during their cleaning pass. From the device drawer header, we can quickly determine where this robot is currently located, and clicking on the name of the zone gives us another view of our space. Now we're looking at the same map, but with the zones displayed instead of devices, which you can also toggle from the top. In this case, the South Lobby zone drawer is open and we're looking at the history for this zone. The zone drawer has similar tools for reviewing and evaluating what has happened in this space. We can customize the logic for how zone health is calculated. In this case, the orange color indicates that cleaning hasn't been confirmed, because either there was a known error or the time the robot spent in the room was less than what it should have been. This means there should be a visual inspection performed by one of the human staff members. In addition to these tools, we also provide robust, powerful analytics dashboards, which can also be delivered as email reports. These are highly customizable, but let's look at a few of the most common solutions. The Health of Fleet dashboard is useful for the custodial or maintenance department lead and robotic technicians. It provides a deeper analysis into metrics which could impact maintenance needs. Here we can compare robot performance across the fleet and also as a time-based trend. Not only can we aggregate the errors reported by the robots, but we can also detect issues that the robots can't report. For example, if a user engages an emergency stop feature, the robot will not generate an error because it will lose power immediately. However, our system can detect the anomaly and report it for the robot. The next dashboard is the Health of Building dashboard. It provides a different view for the custodial or maintenance team. Staff can check in periodically to ensure that the building's cleaning and maintenance needs are being handled in a timely and orderly manner, systems are functioning as expected, and routes are not blocked or in need of attention, alongside some time-based health metrics. Next, the Productivity dashboard provides valuable insights for facility managers and the C-suite. It answers the question, are my robots successfully completing their assignments? How often are they successful compared to how often they are not? How are we trending in these areas? Does it vary by use case? This can help inform training needs or maintenance concerns. Finally, the Utilization dashboard shares another side of the story for facility managers and C-suite leadership. This answers the question, how often are my robots being assigned tasks? Are we putting them to work as often as we should? Are we doing better over time? It also helps to inform whether we need more robots, or if the ones we have still have capacity to fill. These are the metrics that our customers feel are valuable, but they can be adjusted easily to meet the needs of each leadership team, and additional dashboards can be created as needed. The M1 platform provides cross-platform coordination and automation for your entire smart building or smart city ecosystem. This includes flexible, customizable logic to get your robots to work together, regardless of whether they have different manufacturers. With time-sensitive information delivered to staff immediately and high-value reports delivered at the cadence that works best for each individual, your ecosystem will do more without human intervention while enabling your human staff to streamline their efforts intuitively and effectively. For questions about our robotic fleet or smart building solutions, please get in touch with SRT Labs. Thank you.